There are some people on this planet that are so stupid that they do not ever engage critical thinking when they're in emotional outrage, or in some cases, elation. Case in point, the following person. hmm Uh, that moron has been holding lives for like the last week, celebrating the so called indictment of President Trump and the RICO charges that are coming down the pike. And man, he ain't ever going to be able to beat no RICO charges. And he's such an intelligent human being because he's been in the military. Now, just hear me out. He never really took the time to look at anything to do with one, RICO charges, two, Georgia, or what it would entail. He's too excited over the thought process that Trump might be going to prison, which is a stretch by any imagination, just one. But two, this particular case could go into a full year before anything even remotely breaches the judge's door. Just from jury selection alone, and from the lawyer's standpoint, it's not going to result in jail time, at least not anytime soon. Now, mind you, if it takes up to a year, the election would have already happened because there is no statement that says he cannot be elected president while being indicted, or at least waiting for things to go to trial. And even if he does go to trial, he could still be president. And so I really don't know what they're celebrating other than letting their emotional state just take over. But that's normal for that guy. You know, folks like him who let the media control what they think, they have zero critical thinking skills. None. They don't wait for things to pan out. They don't allow things to come to fruition. They just live on a hope and a prayer. And they base their entire reaction on hopes, especially weak, unfounded, unsubstantiated hope. But it is hilarious to watch because, in all of their excitement and anticipation, watching the crash afterwards, man, it's glorious. It really is glorious. Look, those of you who watch the other platforms I'm on know my viewpoints about President Trump currently. So I don't want to hear nobody saying, you ride Trump's D and all kinds of nonsense. Aside from my viewpoint about him personally, none of these charges are going to stick. And again, if they do, he could still be president. You're not going to get rid of him like that. I just want to make sure I crush any hopes you guys had of him serving prison time and not being president. Do your research before you talk.